Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's Pigs in Blankets. This is number 4, I believe, and it's Wednesday, the 22nd of April. My name's Ramon. Over there, you've got Ben on the far side, and in the middle, you've got Rex. We're going to go through loads of entertainment, politics, and all of that kind of stuff at the moment. We're going to be starting off with a story about the TV series Euphoria and Sydney Sweeney getting a lot of backlash because she's been dressing up as a little baby, and Rex has pointed out that it's a bit of a fetish, and but we've seen this stuff over the years. So, Ben, when it comes to TV shows or movies, what do you feel about this kind of stuff, like sexual content in TV shows, films, and all of that?
If you don't like that sort of thing, don't go and watch it. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
It's like if you don't like a certain actor or an actress, you won't go watch them. If you do, you're the idiot.
Yeah.
You know, you put yourself in that situation you don't need to be in. So if you don't like it, don't go and watch it.
I mean, I would say to anyone that wants to see the pictures of Sydney Sweeney dressed like that on a sofa with her really nice feet in the air, with her legs in the air, don't go and look at it on X or Twitter, and don't have it as a screensaver on your big TV next to you, because that would be disgusting to do something like that over there.
Well, it's like we mentioned
How
before.
did you know I've already done that, Gav? How did you know?
No, usually
sexy,
on all floors.
She's fit, mate. I don't care. Do you know what?
But the thing is, Gav,
I don't care.
all these
sexy
lefty ones kicking off didn't give a damn when 50 Shades of Grey come out.
That's right.
The second one.
That's right.
So,
That's right. So all those women out there that are just hating on her, oh, it's disgusting, it's encouraging, all of this and that. It's no different, as I say, 50 Shades of Grey, where women were going out watching all that, women abused in dungeons. I'm sorry. Have your cake and eat it, mate. Go on, Rex.
You know that Sydney Sweeney actually lost a position in
Today.
The Devil Wears Prada 2 because of these snowflakey little bum holes.
Do you think I saw that on X today? Do you think that was because of her position and stance of what she's taking, or do you think that she just had a walk-in moment and it's just one of those things that's happening, it's cut, and they're making a bigger deal of it? Maybe. What do you think? I don't know.
No, I think it's mainly because, again, like I said to you before, if you're not a part of the Hollywood and don't follow the same kind of programming that they want you to follow and be a good little sheep, then you won't get work in Hollywood. That is the problem with Hollywood.
Yeah, but she doesn't give. I mean, she don't give a crap, does she?
I mean, you look at Gina Carano. She's another one, isn't she? She had like her views and stuff, and then all of a sudden she was kicked off the Mandalorian, I think it was.
That's right. Yeah, Mandalorian. Yeah.
Disney have lost that lawsuit.
They did against her. They lost it.
Yeah, and then offered the position back, and she's like, no. Why would I want to come back?
I'm so glad she won that. But the thing is, it's the other thing as well is the toll that it takes on the person, because she put out a thing. It was to do with the elections, and she was a Republican voter, and it was saying something along the lines of your enemies or whatever could be living next door to you or something like that. And they tried to label us as this Nazi, as this monster. But again, it's no worse than what we see anyone. I mean, the sort of stuff that Robert De Niro says about Trump, he's the Antichrist, he's the devil, he's going to blow up the world. I mean, he still gets work. Do you know what I mean? It's a hypocrisy from Hollywood. They're all the bloody same.
I mean, over in America, you got is it the First Amendment, which is like the freedom of speech?
Freedom of speech. Yeah.
Now, how can Hollywood turn around and impeach on that and go, sorry, no, you're not allowed to say that?
Because they're commies. Because they're commies, and they don't actually believe in the Constitution, because they're all commie bastards.
Yeah, but this is why Gina won, didn't she? Because it's the Constitution. The Constitution is the all and above. You can't beat it. You're not allowed to go above. Not even the government's allowed to take it away. It's in the Constitution that they're not allowed to take the constitutions away, which is what we need over here.
Yeah. I'd love something like that. I'll tell you what, we were going to jump onto something else, but we'll jump onto this first. So for those around the world, you'll know we've got a bit of a parasite traitor of a leader in this country. Country goes by the name of Keir Starmer. I'm not particularly a big fan of him, which is strange because I was a Labour voter all my life. And the last 5 years or so, they're poison. And Lee Anderson of the Reform Party and Zara Sultana, both in Parliament yesterday, called him a barefaced liar and got thrown out of the House of Commons. And this is all regarding the appointment of Peter Mandelson, who was linked to Jeffrey Epstein and blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to go into all of that, but start with Rex. Rex, in the nicest way possible, if you can, what do you think of Keir Starmer, Rex?
I'd my way, I'd put that twat on a rocket and fire it straight into the sun.
That's good. Okay, that's as nice as we're going to get from Rex. Ben?
Yeah. I mean, politicians are all the same, aren't they? Let's be honest. They're all the same. They're all liars, thieves, connivers, scandalous, and corrupt. Got the ministerial code protecting them all the time. So there's no arrests ever because the police are too frightened of losing funding.
Yep.
Judges are corrupt and bought off. So nothing's going to change until the people rise up, go to number 10 or Parliament and say, enough's enough. And it's got to be done en masse.
Yeah,
Whether left, right wing, centre, whatever, we've all got together. We've all had enough. We're at breaking point now. So everyone's had enough.
But one of the things that's... Go on.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who's in government. They're all exactly the same. Because it's the treasuries and the banks that are, and the Rothschilds and co that are running the countries, not politicians.
One of the things that stood out on some of the social media, like the pictures, the memes and stuff like that, has made me laugh, is it's got, they do all of the time, like the quotes of things people have said in the past. And when Boris Johnson was removed from office because he misled Parliament or he lied or however people want to word it, it's got a thing from Keir Starmer in the video clips, and it says, "The buck stops with you because you're the Prime Minister." Well, all I've seen in 18 months, 2 years, nearly 2 years of him being in office, is every time the shit hits the fan, and it's happened a lot with this Labour Party, and it's been flipping carnage. How many people now? 8, 10 people have been kicked out of office, sacked because of him. So if the buck stops with him, why is he always throwing? He's always just throwing people under the bus. It's never his fault. It's not even this thing now. He lied about the appointment of someone, but he's saying that he unknowingly lied. So because he didn't have information, he lied, but it still wasn't his. It was still someone else's fault that he lied. And it's like,
I mean, what made me laugh was when he was asked the question, did you mislead Parliament purposely or not? I didn't mislead. I was given the wrong information.
Well, it's still a lie. It's still a lie, mate. It's still a lie.
He's a lawyer, so he knows what the processes and the laws are. So for him to turn around and say, "Oh, sorry, I wasn't told this," it's his job, his duty to find out the truth.
And they didn't push him enough with it, because if he's saying someone has been appointed that he's pushed through, the vetting wasn't done correctly, well, surely that should be the top priority. By the way, this person we're appointing, tell me, is it okay? Is it safe? For him to not even ask, which he's saying that he never asked, if he didn't ask anyway, that's proving that he isn't good enough or suitable enough to be a Prime Minister in the first place, because you either knew about it, in which you've lied to the public, you've got to go, or you didn't know about it and willingly ignored that issue might have been, no, we'll figure it out later. So either way, you've shown incompetence and put the country in danger by appointing someone like that. So either way, to me, if he lives by his own code that the buck stops with the person that's the Prime Minister, surely he should go. Again, like you said, the only way it's going to happen is if other people on his own party stood up. I mean, in Parliament yesterday, a few of them stood up and said, you've got to take responsibility for this. But there was the thing today, like
emergency meeting, which he couldn't even be bothered to turn up. Well, let's face it, the rent boys aren't going to blow themselves, are they?
Well, there he goes with Rex. He comes in, drops the balls, and then he just runs off. He just comes in, ball in the china shop, right, that's it, smash everything up, and then he runs off. But yeah, you're completely right, Rex. He's got to go. But the question is, Ben, do you think he will have the gall or the backbone to actually go in and say, I take this responsibility, yeah, I should step down? I don't think he will.
No, he won't. He's clinging to power. He's a power hunger freak. And that's the thing with politicians, a power hunger. So, I mean, look at Boris Johnson. It took him a while ago. It took a while for Sunak to go. Liz Truss, she was ousted out. I think she was screwed over at the same time because she brought in policies, for example, with like tax rise and stuff. And then all of a sudden, the Bank of England went, "Oh no, we've been selling gilts. We forgot to tell you." So it crumbled the economy. She's getting flat for it. Now, don't get me wrong, she's a Tory. I don't like Tories, don't like Labour. Well, don't like Labour anymore, especially for working people. But no, all politicians, mate, they're exactly the same. They'll cling to power for as long as possible. Even like Starmer, he's that arrogant and ignorant. They just go, "I don't care, I'm the boss." what I say goes. He hasn't got a clue what he's doing.
No, he ain't.
Can't control Rachel Reeves, for Christ's sake.
Say that again, Rex.
Most politicians are actually narcissists and fucking psychopaths.
Yeah, they are. They are. So, I mean, they had this meeting this morning from the guy who got fired. The foreign, Ollie Robbins has delivered an explosive testimony in Parliament, revealing how he's put under constant pressure to approve Lord Mandelson vetting. I mean, at the end of the day, I think it boils down to the same thing. They're all corrupt, and no matter what happens with all of this, no one's actually going to get held responsible. It's like most things; it's going to get brushed under the carpet like it's nothing. It was only a couple of weeks ago we was having this sort of thing with him over something else, and there'll be another one of these in another month. It's just how many more of these can he take before he's kicked out? Or is it that we've got the local elections coming up in May and people, they want to see what happens then? Maybe say the local elections come up and they get absolutely slammed by Reform or the Green Party, maybe they'll get rid of him. Maybe they'll show a vote of no confidence. You know what I mean? If they see a reflect with this local elections, I don't know.
I think Reform will take a hell of a lot. They'll take a hell of a lot now.
Really?
Yeah, I think they'll take a hell of a lot. The government will turn around saying, right, we're cutting your funding to the council. So you get the hit and people start blaming you because you got into the councils. That's what Labour does. If a right-wing council takes over, Labour will cut all ties to that council, say, right, we're cutting your funding. All the funding is going to Labour areas. Tories do the same thing. Reform can be no different. Even when they get in power, they're going to screw the working people over. And this is one thing that people don't realise.
So I've asked this last week, and it's kind of just to see how we gauge how things are kind of going anyway. If there was to be an election now, because we see things all the time, the latest poll of this, the latest poll of that. If they were to do something now, who do you think, say we did an election tomorrow and it was announced on Friday, this is who everyone's voted for, who do you think people would vote for right now? Who do you think?
Personally, I think that Labour and the Conservatives will lose a lot of their seats, and a lot of their seats will be lost to either Reform or to Restore Britain. Those two parties will come up and they will do very, very well. And to be fair, I could see Labour and the Conservatives going, pretty much going, well, because they're doing so well, a lot of our party members will probably jump ship and go over to those parties because they're going to basically see that they've been lied to. And they're going to go, well, I don't stand for that, so I'm going to go and join another party because
I think the Greens will get a lot. I think the Greens will get a lot.
The Green Party's full of nonsense.
Yeah, but even so, I still think that they will get a lot of people that will vote for them.
I think with the Greens now, though, you just mentioned Green Party, sorry, Gav. I think the Greens will lose a lot of the Asian communities now over that LGBTQ stuff that they've been doing.
That's true. That's true.
And there's a lot, especially like again, Bradford, Manchester, that way going, we've been lied to by the Greens. This is what they're doing. This is not what we voted for. They lied to us.
I think it's absolutely hilarious. And again, I'll quickly go over it for those that don't know, but anyone who did follow all of the local elections, they won an election in Gorton and Denton near Manchester, and they put out two, again, I'll just be very, very quick, two leaflets went out from the Green Party. One of them went to the Muslim community that was saying everything that the Muslim community wanted to hear, free Palestine, all that kind of stuff, to get those votes. And then everyone else who's Christian, Sikh, Hindus, whatever, they put all the LGBTQ stuff on it, gay rights and rights of women and all that, but that never went out to the Muslim community. So they voted, which was really misleading. But again, it's like you say, all MPs, everyone in those positions bloody lie anyway.
You look at Reform, most of them are Tories.
Oh, God.
All Tories that were in power before, for the past 14, 15 years or whatever it was. Yeah. And everyone's going to vote Reform. It's like you're voting for the Tories from 10 years ago, so why?
Yeah, it's the same bunch.
Yeah.
Well, I personally think if the Green Party does lose a lot of the Asian community, a lot of the Asian community will go to, personally, either Conservative or they'll go to Labour, but more likely they'll go to Conservatives because it actually fit their religious pretext for their religion. So that's why they'll go to them. But again, even if they do go to the Conservatives, again, you're going to have a massive problem there, because you're going to end up with a load of people going from Greens to Conservatives, and then you're going to think, oh yeah, well, that's good because they'll gain seats again. But again, like I said, because people have had enough, people are more likely to vote either restore or reform. So, and you've even got people that are some of my friends who are Asian are actually saying, you know, I'm not voting for the Conservatives. I'm not going to vote for Labour. I'm going to vote for reform, or I'm going to vote for Restore Britain. And they're Asian, and these are like second, third generation Asians that have been born over here.
It would make me laugh if, I mean, I've got my doubts now about reform. I don't really trust Farage and everything since he got rid of Rupert Lowe and some of the snaky behaviour that he's carried out. And again,
backtracked on everything, hasn't he?
Yeah, and a lot of the MPs that have joined, again, you're saying the Conservatives and that, I wasn't really too bothered, you know, Suella Braverman, a few of the others joined. I was like, cool, it seems to be, at the start of it, there's 2 or 3 people joining. I was like, Robert Jenrick, and I was like, right, there's a few people there. I know the Conservatives, but okay. But it's not just 1 or 2. It's like you look at it, they're just getting anyone to fill the seats. And it's like you're going basically against everything you represented and portrayed to the public for the last 2 years, where you wanted to build this party about, you know, reform, Great Britain, everyone together and all of this sort of stuff. It's not really what you're about, mate. You're a liar, Farage.
What gets me is how stupid people are in the public. That say we vote reform.
Yeah,
Reform are the ones that said, right, we'll start getting rid of workers' rights.
Yeah,
the first thing we're going to do. And that's what they've said publicly. And yet the workers going, oh, we'll vote reform. It's like, no, stop.
I think
you want to get rid of unions, you want to get rid of sick pay and stuff like that. A lot of your holiday is going to go. So it's like, don't vote for them. If you're going to vote for a right-wing party, you're better off a Restore. Me personally, I don't think I'll vote again because there is no one to vote for in my eyes. They're all elite billionaires.
Ben, you've just hit the nail on the head. I'm voting Restore, and the only reason I'm voting Restore is because, again, I've got a friend who's married to an American.
Yeah, I want to have a little look. What's going
on? Very fucking liberal. I mean, like liberal to the extreme, where she's got books with gay BC. Me and my friend have hidden those books, and next time we have a bonfire, we're going to burn those books because you should not be teaching that shit to kids. That is fucked up.
What is wrong with teaching kids a bit about diversity, inclusion, and whether you want to be gay,
no,
trans?
I'm all for that, but when they hit a certain age and they can understand it properly, when they're about when they're young, you should not be forcing this. Let kids be kids, for fuck's sake. Let them go out and play football with their friends. Come back when before the lights turn on, like we did in the 90s when we were kids. Go out and stomp in puddles and go fucking, hunting frogs and, going out with your friends in the bloody field and playing football, using jumpers for goalposts.
Finding old ladies nicking their bags and all that. It's proper laugh. Yeah. Let's before you do, so Ramon, this is Rex over here below him with the scary, beautiful face. That's from Evil Dead. That's TF, and beneath me is Ben. So continue, Ben.
Yeah, it's just something that Rex mentioned just about kids being kids.
Yep.
When we were kids, we had youth clubs, football pitches, BMX tracks, all that sort of stuff. Nowadays, they got nothing. And we're wondering why kids are being naughty all the time and doing drugs and carrying knives and stuff. There's nothing around for them to do. Police aren't patrolling the streets. It's like saying, let kids be kids, but where are they supposed to go?
Ben, right, I'm not going to lie, right? It took... Where I live, in the county where I live, which is an absolute dump, Surrey, basically, we had to literally fight tooth and nail to get a skate park put in to stop kids from going out, buying drugs and doing stuff like that. So they decided to put one in. And once they put that in, people started using it. It was great. I agree with you. We need to start adding more skate parks, more BMX tracks, more football and rugby things as well. Get kids into sports. and doing other bits instead of instead of promoting fucking gun violence and gang culture. It's such a problem. It's got to basically what's happening here now is what happened. Well, basically the 90s in LA. That's what we're getting to now.
Yeah. I agree. Before we jump on to the next thing, I've just seen another thing that's just dropped up, and I just thought I hope you join me in this because the other two ain't got their cameras on. Ben, you've seen Austin Powers. It's been 8 years since Vernon Troyer died, the little mini-me. So, and that was his thing. So there's to you, Vernon, little man. Hope you're having a great time up in heaven, mate. Yeah. He was great. So yeah, that was just a bit of love for him because he was great. Right. So the next,
in peace, Vernon Troy, man. You're a legend.
So the next one, right, here we go. This has just dropped in the last 2 hours. UK Parliament passes lifelong tobacco ban for anyone born after 2009, which I find absolutely retarded. And I'm going to say that again, retarded, because if you want to smoke, you can smoke. That's the way I look at it. It started off with them putting on this is what smoking can do. It will give you cancer and blah blah blah. And it used to be something that everyone could do out of choice. Then it's putting up the prices of cigarettes. I vape. I don't really smoke cigarettes anymore. Haven't done for years. But I don't believe you should ban it for anyone who wants to smoke. I mean, Jesus Christ. Maybe you lot are disagreeing, but go on in, Rex.
Gav, right. So do you know what? Right, all they are doing is exactly what they've done during Prohibition. So during Prohibition in America, right, all alcohol was banned. What did it do? It meant arseholes were going out making moonshine, and then they were selling it. Yeah. It's going to be the exact same problem. We need to go. We need
to get a flipping boat, boys. Like the old come over on the dinghies. We need to go over and get some fags and come back. Not fags as in gay people. I mean smokes. Ciggies. I love a fag. No.
Yeah, of course.
Dick and balls, bro. Yeah. What do you reckon, TF? Do you think smoking should be banned or not? You don't think? Well, there's TF with his. He's straight to the point. And I think we all know what he means by that. But it's heading that way in this country as well. To me, it's just another form of pushing this dictatorship of leadership that we've got in this country, of telling people what they can and can't do. What's going to be next? Do you know what I mean?
Alcohol.
The pubs and a lot of that have been closing down. Bars are closing down. It's crazy at the rate in which the country is changing. Let's be honest, it's bizarre. So Ben, how do you feel about the smoking? Do you think ban?
Yeah,
not ban?
I understand the idea. I'm going to sit not on the fence, but
well, you kind of are. When you say I'm not going to sit on a fence, it means you're kind of going to sit on the fence.
Well, my view is, you want to stop kids from smoking. I mean, I was smoking from a young age. I was bullied into it.
Like Bane? He was born into it. Yeah? Sorry, go on.
Yeah, bullied.
But bullied into it. I thought you said born into it. I thought you was fucking born and right fag. Oh, okay.
Bullied. I had less of a kick in if I had a fag. If I didn't have a ciggy, I had a bigger kick in. So from a young age, I was, and that's from like, bloody hell, about 9, something like that. So yeah, I mean, I haven't touched a fag for years. I like a cigar. Don't get me wrong. Christmas time with the whiskey.
Of course you do. Of course you do.
Yeah.
Oh, I like a cigar.
I tend to vape or use nicotine pouches now.
Same here.
Yeah, I mean, you look at how much it's costing the NHS, for example, with like treatments and stuff, cancers and stuff. Also, same token is all your tax money from ciggies is going to the NHS, so you're pulling that funding away. So it's a catch-22, and that's why I say it's one of them. What's more important?
Yeah,
I mean, at the minute, we've got so many managers in the NHS, that's knackered anyway. And
the NHS is in a bad way.
Too many chiefs and not enough Indians.
Yeah.
The NHS, I mean, I love the NHS because I think we did have one of the best services on planet Earth. I think we had the greatest thing, but now, Rob, no, it has. The last 10 years, it's gone down the toilet, and I feel sorry for a lot of the people that actually work there. Like my sister, she works in the NHS, and it's like, it was the other day actually, because she works in mental health, she covers a specific area, and because they're understaffed for having those kind of people. It was like, right, can we get you to go to this area? She goes, no, that's in a completely different county. Like, no.
And it's no specialist anymore.
Yeah. So I do, for the British girls doing that stuff, I feel sorry for them, because
I feel for the nurses, doctors I don't. And me cousin's fella, he's a junior doctor. He's a nice bloke. But he says, yeah, we're going on a strike. And it pisses me off. You're a junior doctor, you're a fucking apprentice. So you've got the goal to say, I'm an apprentice doctor, because I'm not a fully qualified doctor yet, and I want more than 60, 80k. Fuck off, no.
I know, it's mental. It's mental.
Oh, I'm an apprentice, I want fucking 40k now. Fuck off.
That would be nice.
Do your dues, do your time, and then you get the bloody salary. Until then, get to fucking work. Do your job.
It would be nice though, wouldn't it? Yeah. It would be nice. Get your first job, 80 grand, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it's a union man myself. I'm in a union at the minute.
Do you know who else loves a union? TF. He loves, don't you?
The political unions,
he's communist anyway.
They're an absolute stupid. They are so stupid. When they were actually good, when they actually first started out for like actually, workers' rights, standing up for workers, yeah, they were good. Now they've gone so fucking off the rails. It's ridiculous. We need to get rid of them.
Well, I was about to say, I've got an injury claim going through for me eye at the minute. Once that's done with, I'm out. It's all this DEI bullshit and stuff. But what are unions doing in services? It's illegal to have it in the military. So if it's a tax-funded service, you shouldn't be having unions in there. It shouldn't be allowed. You're there to do a fucking job, and the public are paying you to be there to do your job. Now, I feel for the nurses, don't get me wrong, I think they deserve a hell of a lot more than what they're getting now.
I tell you what, I think the most I've ever felt that was during COVID, because I'm thinking my sister's going into that. Regardless of what we think of COVID, whether it is real, whether it's false, I still didn't really want my sister in that environment 24/7. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, my sister's there, I couldn't even see her. Yeah, like I couldn't even see her, and it's like she's going in there, and I'm like, I don't really want my sister in there. But that's what she does. Do you know what I'm saying? So I got more of an appreciation for people in that position, because I fucking wouldn't do it.
Like I say, the nurses I feel sorry for. Doctors I don't, because they're working from fucking home most of the time now.
Yeah.
And they're not really learning anything or doing anything, because they're always on picking strike. And the poor nurses are treated like shit. It's poor money. They've got to pay for parking. They've got to do all these hours with no overtime pay. It's wrong.
So there's one thing I want to jump on for the next subject, because it's why I've been away from the channel for about 2 weeks now. It's the longest break I've really had since I started YouTube in 4 years. I've not really had a time out. I have ups and downs mental health wise, but these lot here got me to get a PC. Like, I didn't want to get one. I was like, I'm not a PC gamer.
Don't blame me.
No, actually, that's the wrong way round. I've always been a PC gamer. These lot wanted me to get a PlayStation 5. That's what it was. And I was like, nah, I've always been a PC gamer. So we've been playing Ark Raiders on the PC. I've only had 1 or 2 games, not many. And I've had a really, really good time. It's given me a new love and lease of life for gaming again, which I've kind of lost over the years on console gaming. And everyone says the whole PC master race and stuff like that. And I've got to kind of eat my words and go, I agree with it now, because even though you get a lot of idiots on the game, just the whole experience, like the visuals, the fucking... It's such a higher level standard of game compared to what I've seen on any console before. It's a bit overwhelming. So I'm having a great time with it. But so that's kind of what we've been doing, us lot. So if there's anyone that is watching this that wants to join in and play a game at some point, join the Discord,
5K.
which will be down in the description. And by all means, if there's room, you can come and jump in. And we'll probably be streaming some of the games live anyway. And I will get back to doing my new stuff. TF down here, who's got the picture of me, has been saying maybe I should just leave YouTube. He just said basically I should just do the gaming stuff. That's his idea. And I just said, I miss doing the news. And TF said, no, I think you should quit it. You should be a streamer of games. Isn't that right, TF? I
think personally you should go to Rumble. Rumble is a lot better than YouTube. You can speak about things more freely, Gabby, on there than you can on YouTube because of the commie overlords on YouTube.
Do you know what? I knew when I was saying that, even though he hasn't got his camera on, I know he was sitting at the camera and he was doing this.
Fuck's sake. Here we go
and
again.
I knew he wouldn't say anything. Isn't that right, TF? There you go. I know. I'm sorry. But no, it's like all of this lot here. So if you lot ever want to come on a game, we're doing that. What's that? Their mother. What's the one you was playing earlier on? That one with Ben you were just playing. SX something.
SPC. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So we're going to be playing games, probably having some streaming bits over the weekend and having fun with that. So, but no, we're going to get back to doing the normal live streams in the evenings. I've just got to get my head straight a little bit more. But no, that's been cool. Rex, you said before we started there was something you wanted to bring up. Do you remember what it was or not?
Yes. So there's something I wanted to bring up. It's a bit of a feel-good story, believe it or not.
Good.
So a zoo has now decided to put a CAT scanning machine into their like mini little hospital that they have there, and they're using that now to look after the creatures. And
where's this?
This is in. Hang on, let me. Because I had the article up. It was such an amazing story.
We're supposed to be right-wing evil people. We're not supposed to do happy stories. Well, while you're looking for that article, I don't know, let's talk about how many people have died of AIDS the last 12 months. That's positive, isn't it? No? What about
HIV positive?
What about how many people have been stabbed in London the last 3 months? About that, no? That's positive, isn't it?
Not enough people.
I know.
Balham Zoo. It's Balham Zoo.
Balham. I know that name. Balham. I know that. I don't know where it is, but I know that name. Oh, well, that's
it's
good.
In Norfolk.
That's good. Good stuff. Well, we like a bit of a positive story, and we're all kind of animal lovers, not in that way. But Mr. Ben here has got a dog. I love cats like mad. I fucking love cats. I love ravens. I love crows. And I love girls with a big rhino ass, most of all. Oh, love it.
There she is.
Oh, look, there she is at the back, look. Yeah, look, she's looking at me. She goes, oh, that's that guy. There's that guy.
Since left my laptop down, she's like, camera.
See? She went, oh, that's that guy. That's that guy on camera with the glasses who's better than you. How come there's two of them? There's twins. Ooh. See, this is what happens.
It's Gav gay. Yeah, see? She says.
No, she's got off it.
Gav gay.
Yeah, it's me.
It's Gav gay. Yeah, Gav's gay.
See? Dog's got he's amazing, that fella. That's what your dog's thinking. She goes, he's this bastard I live with.
She gets excited when I say Gav's gay. Don't know why.
She only broke your Lego thing because I told her to.
Yeah, she probably did.
I said, smash his Lego thing that he's building. I've had enough of this. Yeah. I've had an absolute enough of it. Right, I've got another one for you. This is a good one. So there's the march that's coming up in May. Unite the Kingdom. Another
Sharon Osbourne and all them lot.
Right. It's not actually that in particular that I wanted to talk about. There's a American woman who's been banned from coming over. I've got to kind of remember her name. Is it Valentina something or other, isn't it? Valentina. That's what I thought it was. Valentina. Let's have a quick look. It is Valentina Gomez. Well done. Yeah,
is that the one that burned the Quran?
I'm not sure. She may have done. So she's an outspoken American commentator, and she said she's coming to England, and she's been on Piers Morgan and stuff like that. The thing is, she says what a lot of people are thinking, but she says a lot of things that offend people, and you think, okay, give and take. She's very, very, very blunt about it. She goes, I'll come over and I don't mind offending the PDF Muslims, and she does not care. So the reason I'm bringing this up is because she was due to come over at this march and just go on stage and give a speech. Like Kanye West, she's been banned from coming to the UK. Now, I just think this is rather hypocritical, considering, again, still, I'm sick of bringing it up, that the likes of the IRGC are not banned. The president of Syria, former flipping, was it not ISIS? It was ISIS. I think he was ISIS. Hezbollah.
Is it Hezbollah or is it
Hezbollah? One of these,
Sorry.
one of these terrorist factions.
Monitoring.
If those people are allowed to go into number 10 Downing Street, why is it so offensive for someone to come in and do this?
I'm
I think it's very, I think it's just another example of hypocrisy from our government.
No, I'm sorry.
If you do it to one, you should apply it across the board. You can't pick and choose, and that seems what the government does to me.
Yeah, it's not 6-7; it's 2-tier.
It's ridiculous, man.
Hang on.
But before you do, but even me, right? I listen to her and I can understand why she pisses people off, because she does come in and she's brutal. Like, she says she's brutal. Like, she'll go, you know what I mean? Like, it really is offensive.
Yeah, but the truth hurts. But the truth hurts. Okay, so let's look at the Islam religion itself, right? So their prophet was an illiterate man, right, who married a 6-year-old, then had sex with her when she was 9 years old. So he was an illiterate, warmongering paedophile.
Yeah, but Jesus was a scammer. So, you know, works both ways, doesn't it?
At least you're holding back, Rex. That's what I like about you. That's what I like about you.
Just ban religion. Seems to be the problems of fucking everything at the minute.
TF, why do you have something on in the background?
You prick.
Do you see this? You see, we're doing a podcast live, and we've got this guy here. He's sitting there going, well, I'm sitting here watching this. Why don't you put on some fucking Dungeons and Dragons? Put your feet up.
Put some Lord of the Rings on. See how Star Trek it is.
Now, here's a question for you. Let's get into that. Right. What is the original story, boys and girls? Star Wars or Lord of the Rings? I'll hand it out to you, Rex. Start with you. What's the original?
Right, so the original was Lord of the Rings, because Lord of the Rings was first published in the 50s. Then Gene Roddenberry then created Comings in Space, i.e. Star Trek.
And what about Star Wars? 77, wasn't it?
Star Wars was 77, and Star Wars was a mixture of a few things. For example, not Hayao Miyazaki. Wrong guy. That
Kurosawa.
was actually based on Seven Samurai by Akira
Kurosawa. Yeah.
And also, it was also influenced by other things as well. But again, Harry Potter has Harry Potter is kind of done the same thing as Star Wars, where it takes references from different things from pop culture and then put them into the book to make and uses that. That's why.
So in a way, Gandalf would have copied like Snape or Dumbledore.
No, what happened was
Gandalf
you had Yoda, who copied Aragorn, and Gandalf, he copied Captain Bloody Kirk.
So Gandalf copied Dumbledore then? Because the Harry Potter books were out, weren't they? No, Rex?
Can't believe having this conversation.
Right, for example, again, if you think
ADHD
about it,
and autism.
Think about it this way. Harry Potter and Star Wars. Oh, look, a young boy that's forced to live with his auntie and uncle because his family were killed, and he was forced to live with his auntie and uncle, Luke and Harry.
Yeah, but she wrote that. She wrote that book when she was back in school, so she had that story before Star Wars, though.
No, she wrote that story for her children.
That's what I'm saying.
Children.
Yeah,
well, Luke and Leia were shagging each other anyway, so they're incest.
That doesn't count. That don't count. That was me and my sister, and I've always had a thing for my sister because I've always thought she was.
She's beautiful, mate. She's beautiful.
So she is my. Well, no, she's not my type because she's my sister, and I'm not a Muslim. Yeah. Back to Luke Skywalker kissing his sister. Go on.
Oh yeah, I mean, you look at Luke Skywalker and Leia. They were kissing each other, and then he got Mary and what's the other guy called?
Jim.
Right?
Jim.
No, not Jim.
Oh.
Fucking
Mickey.
Pippin.
Oh, Pippin.
Them two, I reckon, were gay lovers because they were always very, very close.
Breakfasts and second breakfasts and early time in bed.
Always together. Always smoking pot. and monkey
I
dust
think there's
and whatever
something in
else.
that. I do. I think there's something in that.
Monkey dust.
Yeah, there is. In the first Lord of the Rings, he says, "I brought the finest gander in all of Mordor."
Yeah. So what is the original then? Are you saying that Harry Potter was first and then the rest?
Not really.
I'm saying Lord of the Rings was first, but then basically Harry Potter ripped off Star Wars, which it fucking blatantly did.
I don't think it did. When you look at if you look at the Force Awakens and that's copied Harry Potter.
Listen, lads, you're all wrong. Farscape was first.
Was shit. I would rather smear elephant
Hang on. But we had this debate before. I said the original trilogy were the best. You said the Force Awakens was one of your favourites, other than the Empire Strikes Back.
Oh my!
Like the original trilogy and the prequels, which weren't too bad. When Disney bought Star Wars,
hang on, Rex. You said Last Jedi was one of the best ones.
No, it wasn't. No, I never said that. And
yes, you did. I said Empire. I said Empire, A New Hope, and Return of the Jedi. You said Return of the Jedi, Empire, New Hope, and then you said Last Jedi. You said Last Jedi is the only one other than the original three.
No, the Last Jedi was shit.
You said that was good. I thought that was
2 hours of my life.
See, you said that was the best one, other than the originals.
I would rather put one of your spiky butt plugs in my eyes than
watch one with lights and twirls like that.
What about you, TF? Do you like sci-fi or not? Oh, okay.
The end of the day, lads, you're all wrong, because Farscape was the first one anyway.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was. It was the first one.
It was Dune, mate. And Dune also inspired the actual Muslims to make to do the 9/11, mate, to fly, because it was actually mentioned in Dune first, and Dune was published in 1960. Before that, there was no actual known terrorist attacks from aeroplanes flying into buildings.
And if it weren't for Julia,
when they done 9/11,
if it wasn't for Julia Roberts, we wouldn't have OnlyFans, because she done Pretty Woman and it got all of these women to go out thinking they could get all of these rich men, so they sell themselves online, which I think is absolutely disgusting.
Sorry, got a cough.
But we don't believe in conspiracy theories here. We just waffle along. What else has been happening in the world? Because again, we're just kind of doing this. I haven't been really prepared for it.
Trump
but
prick.
What about the guy from Starship Troopers that passed away?
Wood passed away, Muldoon. Yeah, I liked him. Only 57 years old. That was one of the most. Yeah, 57 years old. That was. Have you boys seen that? Ben, have you seen Starship Troopers?
Yeah.
That was one of the most. Even though that was like a cheesy action stuff, I love that film. It was a great film. It's just a throwaway. It's just great. I love that movie.
That whole thing.
Diz.
Yeah.
Oh, mate.
You do realise that whole thing was actually just basically a big, what's the word? Like a big parody of, not parody. It was taking the piss out of like democracy stuff.
Oh, everything.
Like that. It was.
Yeah, but it also. Yeah, but to be honest with you,
that's why it's so good.
Yeah, but it also done a nice little. I think it was doing a nod to things like Aliens as well. All of those classic sci-fi action movies where it was just so over the top. It was so ludicrous, but it was a great film. I just remember that one scene is one of those scenes. Patrick Muldoon, who passed away, God rest his soul, was the pilot. He was a slimy shitbag in the movie, and at the end of it, they go up against that alien. It goes straight for its brain, sucks its brains out. That's the thing we heard as kids, though, in like the old 50s sci-fi. The aliens come and take your brains and all of that. But that scene still freaked me the flip out in that movie. And I was like 18, 19. I'm like, that is disgusting. Even now, that bit comes on, and I'm like, nah.
It's like Attack of the Body Snatchers. Do you remember that?
Yeah. So, yeah, God rest his soul, 57 years old, which is no age at all, really. And it just makes me think, Jesus Christ, I haven't got long to go. You know what I mean? I haven't got long to go. I better do something with my life. You know what I mean? I might as well. I used to be a YouTuber.
Just now a PC gamer.
Now I'm a PC gamer. Master Race. I play games on the PC now.
How much you pay for your PC? How much
I'm so broke.
Yeah, you had to copy TF. Went, I'll get this. I'll get the same as you, TF, because you told me to buy it, TF. Oh, I'll get the same game as you, TF, because I want to be just like you.
Oh, I'm going to get a 4K camera. What do you have, TF? Are you green? I'm going to get one of those as well. Let's all be friends. Oh, friend.
Oh, you asked Scott, are you green?
Eh?
You asked Scott, are you green?
I don't know who.
I don't know.
TF.
What you on about?
TF has. He's got.
Has he?
Yeah.
Come on.
No.
It's just coincidence. All the brands in the world. I didn't
100
even know.
meters behind me.
Carter went on Amazon.
So how
That's
come-
what
how
I did
come
search.
she's got the
Like
same
if
headphones as
you
you?
classify 100 meters
Who was?
And how come
as
TF's
right
room looks
behind,
exactly
yeah,
like the one
suppose.
you're in?
Yeah.
What are you not telling us, boys? What are you not? Yeah, man-to-man action.
Yeah.
But there's nothing wrong with that. If you want to be gay, tip to tip is fine as long as it doesn't go in.
No. Top
You're
and
only
tail.
gay if you push back, mate.
Yeah.
Reach rounds, buddy.
I left you there, didn't I?
See? And I think
Yeah.
that's good. I think we should all
Never
share.
leave a man behind.
That was a bit of a dig at one of the people here. Have a guess who the dig is at. Point at the person we're digging at, everyone.
No, me and him, top and tail.
But TF never leaves anyone behind in games. That's what makes him a great teammate. He'll never. Do you know what? He's changed though. He's redeemed himself. He saved me twice today. Twice he saved me.
Mind you, you left us, and then I had to go and save
Hang on a minute. TF
No, not
wanted to go.
TF.
TF
Did I
wanted
not?
to go. Hang on a second. TF, did you or did you
did.
not want to go and fight the matriarch queen today?
We got
Was I
through
right
it.
behind you? I was. Technically, I was. Was I behind you though?
About fucking 5 miles behind.
I was still behind you though, because if you were
Who's a
going that
jerk?
way and I was that way over there, so
You're a good spotter, mate. You'd be a good spotter. That's what you do.
and I said to him, you know what? I've got your back. See? And he did. He got knocked down and I picked him up 3 times. 3 times I picked him up and he got out as well. Did you get out? See? No one gets... Yeah, you did. He left me there. See what I'm saying? No one gets left behind. Well, I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to wrap it up there because I haven't really prepared for this. We'll be back more organised next week, but I just thought we'd come on and touch base and just say we will be back doing the YouTube news and stuff in the future very, very soon. I just needed a break and a time out. And as I say, I've got a PC now because I'm a PC gamer. PC gamer.
That
Do you know
means
what I'm gonna
Gav wants to jump off and play Ark.
Thank you all.
I might have a game of Ark Raiders. So if you want to go and have a game of Ark Raiders, come along because we never lose. We won a battle. We won a battle against a bunch of rats on the roof. And everyone's going, I don't know what you're talking about. They attacked us and I thought, we're stuffed here. We're stuffed. I did try and run off. These two didn't notice. They didn't notice. I ran to the roof and I was like, fuck it, how am I going to get out of here? And there was no way off the roof. I thought, I'll jump. I'm not going to make it. Now I'll go and help them. And we won. So
That's
I told you.
Me and TF took most of them out.
Well, you say that you did.
You were pissing about on the roof while me and him were shooting.
That is true. That part is true. Listen, you said recon. I was just looking around to see if there was a way off the roof for the team.
Yeah, but then you just bought a load of fucking robots at us when we got on the roof.
So, thanks a lot for watching, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a pleasure. Rex over there, TF down there, Ben down there, and me. We'll be back again next week at 3 p.m. We'll be more organised. And if you want to get any stories out there that you want us to cover, just let us know on the community page or in the comments on the video. And we'll
Join
see
the Discord.
you guys in the Discord as well. The link will be in the description. And we will see you guys same time next week at 3 p.m. And we'll just go through all the latest entertainment and news. I just want to thank everyone for joining me today. And we will see you guys in the next one.
Gav's a Jew.
Bye, everyone. Gav's a Jew. Roger Trout.